What is up? Yo. Oh, of course. Of course my phone's at 67%. Well, whatever. We sit and we wait for people to get in. You know, maybe playing the Wii Sports music every time makes people not want to come. Maybe I have to play something more exciting, like you gotta lure people into the Twitch chat. Yeah? Lure them in, huh? Still says I have 0 viewers. But if I look directly at the camera for once. Yeah! La 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 la! 5! Welcome to the stream! Would like for there be a little more, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Hey. Okay, you know what's getting you know I think I know the reason why people are not showing up. I haven't given them a little teaser of what we're doing today. Oh, oh, take a look at this bad boy. Oh, it's a map. Oh, come over here first. Oh, I got rid of all the chat. I got rid of all the chat, but there is a good morning from Liverpool mum in there. Okay, well, the chat is still there. All right. As I said, we've got a good one today. Why does it say 0 viewers? I do not have 0 viewers. There are literally viewers right now. All right. Anyways, let's ignore that obvious impossibility for a second. What happens if I watch in a private window? So if I go to like Twitch on a private window, it better make this go to 1. We're getting a little sidetracked. But I do genuinely want to know. Watch now with 2 viewers. What the heck, Streamlabs counter? Well, anyways, that's besides the point. See. Oh, let me turn it off on my phone. Anyways, what we're doing today is called American Board Royale. No, I need more peppy music. It's called American Board Royale. It's a board game that I made. I've done board games in the past. I did one where there was just no rules whatsoever. And then I did one where zombies took over Europe. That one was okay, but this one is actually going to be good because there's video games too. Yes, I am a video game challenge channel. These are literally video game challenges. All right, let me explain to you how it works in the slightest of detail. If you want to know a little bit more about how it works, just type as you can see down there in the ticker thing, exclamation mark ABR rules, AB rules, whatever you can type that and you'll get like the full list that I wrote is 500 characters long, the literal max. But basically, how this game works is, yeah, you can read that if you need more rules. But basically, how this game works is, if you've ever seen the game show The Floor, I bet you nobody that isn't in my immediate family has. Pin this? Okay. You know what I also do want to pin, though? I wish I could pin two things, because I also want to pin exclamation mark shop, because you could buy sound effects and playable GIFs on the stream. I don't advertise that enough. I'm trying to migrate it over to channel points, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So for now, it's still on Streamlabs. You can go buy stuff with free points. Anyways, while I'm pinning this, I'll just kind of explain in the generalist of detail how it works. How do I pin things again? Your mod, you should be able to pin it. How do I pin chat? I forgot. It just says reply to message. When was this? Alright. Anyways. We're getting sidetracked. How? Let me play some music. Alright, how this game works is, if you've ever seen the game show The Floor, it's basically like that. We take all the states and we put them in different empires. So, like, imagine something like this, and there's another empire like this that takes all these states, and there's another empire that takes all these states. Something like that. And then, when empires come into conflict, let's say Blue here in Colorado really wants to take over Utah, then Blue can try and fight for Utah. And this is the occupied color, by the way. And then we would go into a mini game. So for Utah in particular, we would do a round of Who Said That, which is basically just a Who Said This quote, which I figure will end up being a more How Fast Can You Get to Wikipedia, but that's out of my control. I can't confirm nor deny anything. But here's the kicker. We pick an attacker, and that's pretty much how the game works. If the green guy wins, then he gets Utah and Colorado, so there is a risk and reward factor. But if the blue guy wins, he can actually continue going and fight for, like, Nevada and California. But if only just one green from Arizona takes him out, then, oh boy, it's not looking good for our blue friend. That's pretty much how the game works in its very simplest form. There's also naval routes. There's one from Oregon and Washington to Alaska, Alaska to Hawaii, Hawaii to California, and this was a last-minute decision. Initially, I had one little line connecting Florida to Puerto Rico, but I decided that was boring, and I want Puerto Rico to be a little bit more fought over. So, Puerto Rico can attack any state on the Gulf, but can also be attacked by any state on the Gulf. So again, risk versus reward. Same thing for Hawaii. Like, it's not kingpinned by California. You can also get it from Alaska up here. These are just general, like, games, mini-games things. Like, for instance, if you want Washington, you have to last longer in a Tetris game. I have a link to that. Ohio and Michigan is funny. You have to make the better fantasy football team. Which I know there are people out there that will be really good at that. Mississippi's and DC's is perfect for it. It's Guespionage. And New York's is also perfect for it. I want more pictures of Spider-Man! You have to find the best image of Spider-Man. Do you have to be next to the state to move there? No. Not if... Well, okay. To attack there, yes. But I decided in an executive decision that if we're doing the draft portion, which we're going to draft all the states, you do not need, for example, if you're in the draft section, you can draft California and then draft, like, Kentucky and then draft, like, Georgia. You don't need to draft them in a... I don't know how to group and ungroup. You don't have to draft them in an order, but you do have to attack them by a border. All right. If everybody gets the point of the game, again, type !AB rules for the, like, comprehensive rules list. But I think we should start, and I also have new music, of course. So, I would like there to be a little bit of activity in the chat, because this is the first game, you know, keep your chin up. And also, there are some that are going to use the chat, and I'll explain more how the games work when we get to them. But for now, I should explain the win categories. Okay, give me 1 second, and then we'll get to it. All right. These are the win categories. 4 points for first place in a category. Third place for 3 points for second, 2 points for third, and 1 point per fourth. And these are over your entire empire. So I don't want to count that up, so I'm just going to have ChatGPT count it up. And if ChatGPT is wrong, then that's not on me. There are population, area, GDP, and GDP per capita, and also the states that you've conquered, the number that you've conquered. And for those first 4, I do have maps showing, like, GDP per capita by state. We have land area by state, GDP by state, and then population by state. And that's just to show you kind of what states you might want to aim for in the future. So without further ado, that's how you're going to win. Let's get into the snake drafting round. It appears that LOL5 was the first one to join my chat, and that is admirable. So, LOL5, you can take your first pick of any state. You could max it out in one category. You could, try to be a little bit, Nevada. Nevada's a little interesting for a first pick. Remember, also, I should mention, you do have to defend your state with its category. So if you get attacked, you have to win that state. I'll give you red, because you're the first one. Nevada. All right. Next will be Liverpool Mum. Which state would you like to claim? Any state on the board, as well as Puerto Rico and DC are also states. South Carolina. Very interesting. I would have thought, like, we'd be going for the big boys first. I guess we're saving them for the end. Troy's Movie's Mom. I'll go last. I mean, technically, if you want to be a stickler, I was here before all of you. But no, that's dumb. I'm the streamer. Besides, I made the map, so I kind of have an inherent advantage, so I'm going to go last. Troy's Movie's Mom, what state would you like to claim? I don't even know if you're here, but what state would you like to claim? You're a usual viewer, so I assume you are here. It's a pretty big stream. We are live. How could my own mother abandon me like this? I just shot her a text. I'll give it a little bit. Alright, well, Hi, Troy's Movies Mom. We're playing American Board Royale, and we're, exclamation mark ABR rules for the rules. But we're already in the, draft phase, and it's your turn, so, which state would you like to draft? Any state on the board, which state would you like to draft? Florida. That's a pretty good one. Alright. I'll give you the yellow. Remember, you gotta think, the state, not only this are the states that are the best in all of these categories, you don't just want those states, you also want states that you're gonna be able to, okay, I'll shut up. States that you're gonna have a good time defending. Alright. There we go. And finally, it is my turn. You know what? I'm going to start out bold. I'm going to go for Texas. All right, back to level 5. And by the way, I made this game so it can be done in one stream, hopefully. So let's hurry up. Have your state ready. Whenever you see in chat, the next one is sent. Whatever you see in chat, the one before you was sent, just send it. California is dreaming. Okay. Got the West Coast Empire going. We got 5 viewers, let's go. 2 of them are me. Ohio. So you're kind of going for a splintered empire thing. Troy's Movies Mom. Georgia. I'll do New York. I want a foothold in the Northeast. You know what, I just realized maybe I should have just made empires. This is going to take so long. Illinois. Ooh. We might have some Midwestern competition soon. Whoever gets Indiana, this could be Virginia. All right. I hate this little... By the way, anybody else hate this dumb little Virginian peninsula that's right off of Maryland? I hate that. I have to fill it in every time. It's stupid. Troy's Movies Mom. Just go every time Liverpool Mom sends one. Alabama. Going for the Southern Empire, I say. What do I do? I'm gonna go for New Mexico. I feel like I could defend that one well. We're getting through this quicker than I expected, I'll say that. Louisiana. Oh, there'll be a little bit of competition down here. Maine. Oh, by the way, there are 52 states, so if you get skipped in the draft, I'll give you an extra point at the end. Is that Mississippi? Okay. I think I'm gonna actually take Puerto Rico. I'm a little scared of Troy's Movies Mom down here in the south. I'm not gonna do those islands. Wyoming? I guess you're, I don't know what the thought process is there. These are some very weird states from you, Low 5, but I don't judge. Kentucky. Tennessee. First moves mom for a very southern strategy. North Carolina could be contentious later. I'm gonna do Oklahoma. Get the rivals together. DC! Interesting. Missouri. North Carolina. Oh, this might make Liverpool Mom a little nervous. I'm gonna expand my northeast colony. I'm gonna go for New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey. Virginia. Wait, Virginia's already taken. Lol 5. Ohio's already taken! Look at the map! Oh, or were you trying to type O in all caps? Give it a second. Just give it a second. Colorado. You can do that. I did not think I'd have this problem. Americans and reading maps, bro. Okay. Kansas. First Mary's mom. Arkansas. I kind of could see that coming, honestly. I should have actually grabbed that up while I had the chance. Lol 5 is feeling a little surrounded here. The South could actually be a little bit of a problem. It doesn't have to touch, by the way. I'm gonna do Wisconsin. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna do Wisconsin. I think it'll be a good one to defend. It's too small, it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but, blame colonial England, not me. Okay? These Northeast states, I did not make the borders. Okay? Don't blame me, alright? I'll make DC look better. Here's the zoom in on the Northeast, if you want to see it. Just tell me what geographic region to zoom in on. And I can zoom in for you. I have a zoom in right here. Also, West Virginia is interesting. It's a very interesting state. You can't actually fight for it. You have to surround all of the states that border it, and then you just get it for free. Michigan, all right. You're red. Hate the Upper Peninsula. North Dakota. Washington. I have to get your yellow color. What's the best of what's left? What do I do? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get Pennsylvania so that Liverpool Mom can't encircle West Virginia. Because if you don't know, the challenge for West Virginia is you literally have to encircle it on the map. South Dakota. Oh, the Dakotas are getting hot, boys. There's a little bit of competition there. think Pennsylvania's just a generally good state, too. Liverpool Mum? Liverpool Mum! Minnesota, alright. Alaska, Indiana. Give me a second! I haven't even picked yet! Alaska. I'm not filling all the islands in. I'm gonna go for... Oregon? I think it's the best state that's left. Indiana, got you. The Midwest is getting kind of hot. Hi! Okay. Do you want that over Indiana? Or were you just telling me hi? Like as a friendly greeting? Because you already picked. You know, these types of things with state abbreviations are the downfall of this game. Just telling you hi. Oh, okay. Definitely not foreshadowing for later. Anyways, Liverpool Mum. For later. I thought you wanted Hawaii for a second. Iowa. You can have that. Idaho. I like Iowa's challenge, by the way. It's based on the Music Man. Oh, it's my turn. Arizona. Wait, actually, no, Utah. Well, I was gonna say, I wanted to stop, Lala 5 from getting all this. But then I realized the four corners are gonna look stupid. Hawaii. And I'm guessing this one is actually Hawaii. There might be a bit of Pacific competition here. I should have gotten Hawaii. That would have been well, it would have been undefendable though. I hate the Hawaiian Islands. Who's next? Arizona. Ooh, Arizona for Liverpool Mum. Oh, there might be a little bit of fighting in the four corners. That'd be interesting. Montana. First Movie's Mom's definitely going for a couple of blocks, not scattered colonies anywhere. That's an interesting strategy for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 9 states left. Oh, it's my turn. Massachusetts. Just so you know, Nebraska is okay. Thank you for saying Nebraska, so I could zoom in on the Northeast. That might actually be why you did that. All right. West Virginia. West Virginia, very interesting state. Maryland could be important. Rhode Island, okay. Kind of an island for you, honestly, surrounded by a lot of blue and some green. I'll go Vermont. Geography quiz is easy for me. I'll be winning any engagement. 1, 2, 3, 4 states left. New Hampshire. Connecticut, Delaware, or Maryland. Delaware for Liverpool Mom. Connecticut for Troy's Movie's mom. And that means I will get Maryland. GG's. We have snake drafted all 50 U.S. states and DC and Puerto Rico. Woo! Look at our beautiful map. I thought there would be an inequality problem, but apparently 52 divides into 4. I didn't know. Yeah, you can get all of Canada. The 53rd state. All right, but now this is where the real battle begins. We got to pick an attacker. Who's going to be up first? This is literally the same as the floor, if you've seen that game show. Except that this time, there's not 50 players, but there's 4. So, how it works is, I don't need to explain it again. I talked about it in the beginning. Type !AB rules. Not gonna lie, being controlled by the British was kind of fire. You know what's perfect for that? Who cares about the British anyway? There are other better European countries. I've got my Alpine milk chocolate. Alright. I don't know who the first... well, I guess I went last. But I kind of don't want to be the first attacker of me. You know what I'll do? I'll start a giveaway, and then everybody type add giveaway custom. I'll make a giveaway, and it'll randomly pick somebody. Attacker. Type !raffle if you want to become the attacker. I bet you everybody's going to type !raffle. Everyone wants to be the first attacker. I'll wait till everybody's in. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing it, but it works. Oh, I should put on music. Ruffles have ridges? No, it's !raffle. Do you not want to be the first attacker, LOL5? By the way, no. Okay. By the way, we're only doing this for the first one. We're gonna do a round robin type of thing after that. All right, let's pick a winner. Troy's Movie's mom. You are the first attacker. Congratulations. Now think about this carefully, because these are the categories that you'll be facing off in. So, not only choose who you want to antagonize a little bit, but also what you think you'll be good at. Because if you lose, you lose the state that borders it. So be careful. What would you like to do? What's some very tense music? Buoy bass. What will be the first attack of the game? South Carolina. Attempting to evict Liverpool Mom from the South. However, if you lose, Liverpool Mom can get North Carolina or Georgia. Attacking South Carolina will be in a best of 5 coin flip. This is one of the very few ones that is just luck. Like, literally just luck. So, it's not like there's a mix of luck and skill, or it's entirely skill. This one is just luck. Alright, I need some very high octane music. Alright. Choice Movie's mom as the attacker. Heads or tails? Heads. We have 1 heads. You don't have to say tails. Alright. Liverpool mom, heads or tails? We'll flip off. Tails! That's 2 for Choice Movie's mom. 1 more and she takes it. Choice Movie's mom, heads or tails? Potentially game point. Heads. And it is heads. Congratulations. You have taken, well, occupied South Carolina. I wish I had some good victory music. Get the occupied color. There you go. Now you have a very important decision to make here. Would you like to continue attacking? More risk? More reward? Or would you like to, you can step down at any point to try and secure your gains. They could go from this color to the light color. Because remember, there's a chance you might not be attacker again. It's a low chance, but there is the chance. So that's the risk versus reward element. But if you attack multiple times, all the states go to the winner. Louisiana. A second attack in the first round. This one is against Lola 5 in a reaction test. So, whoever is able to type the word that I'm going to say first wins it. We'll do a best of 3 of this, because it's kind of short so far. Ready? Set. American Board Royale! Type it. The fate of Louisiana is on the board. Not a bad state. I saw Choice Movies Bob's first. That's 1 for Choice Movies Mom. We'll do a second one. Get ready to type. Oh, I've got an evil word. Get ready to type. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And you have to spell it right. Okay, wait, I have to check this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, I'll let it go. One letter's not that bad. All right. 1-1. This decides it all. This final round. People who are not Liverpool Mum, if you're not like, since you're not like actively playing, can you tell me how is the stream going? Is it like lagging or whatnot? Going great, thank you. All right. For the final game, you must type Sprite. Go. My favorite drink. Type it. And Troy's Movies Mom takes it. Oh my gosh. Woo! Troy's Movies Mom is good at war. Controls pretty much the entire southeast at least. I think the stream lag is making her get the word first. Liverpool Mum, third party. You got lag on your end? You know, maybe that... I'm not even joking. I could find a website if you want to do a do-over. If you suspect there was stream lag problems. Multiplayer reaction test online. We have the same internet. Two-player reaction test project. That doesn't make a difference. I mean, Louisiana was a good state. Well, I mean, actually, you know, it was kind of average. I'll have my turn here. Okay. This means Troy's Movies Mom is no longer attack. Oh, I should have changed the bottom thing. Sorry about that. So this is supposed to be the current battle. That's how it's supposed to look. So who gets it? Well, I'm sorry, LOL5, but I do not agree with your fraud claim because you were on the exact same internet. I'm sorry about that, but if it makes you feel any better, you are the next attacker. LOL5. So if you want to try and maybe get some vengeance on Troy's Movies Mom for wronging you. LOL5. You are next attacker. Montana. Ooh, okay. If you win Troy's Movies Mom, you get a choice of Wyoming or South Dakota, so that'll be interesting. You can pick any bordering state. But anyways, Montana is a geography quiz. Ignore my bad spelling of geography there. Sporkle. What's a good geography quiz to do? And also, how do I do it? Do I just send you both like a link? Can you do like a Sporkle multiplayer? Categories. Give me a sec. Give me a sec on this. Geography. What's something I could do with 2 people that are on my Twitch chat? Ooh, reveal the flag would be interesting. So I'm just going to slowly reveal the flag by typing other countries. Whoever gets it first. Oh, same name places is even better. Yeah, let's do same name places. Rome or Rome. Can you correctly identify whether each fact refers to Rome, Italy, or Rome, New York? Oh, Sammy's going to win that one. I don't know. This isn't like world geography. Not a lot of people do know world geography, but this is like cities. All right. You guys are going to switch off answering. There's also only 4 minutes. And there's a ton of same name places, so we can continue doing this if we need to until we find a winner. Let's play the quiz. All right, Lolo 5, as the attacker, you are up first. Which city was founded in 753 BC? Maybe these are a bit easy. Rome, Italy? That is correct. Which has a population of 32,000? Troy's Movies Mom. Rome, New York? That is correct. Which has the Basilica de Santa Maria Maggiore? Okay, maybe these are a bit easy. I hope, please get harder. We need to find a winner. You guys are switching off, by the way, so it's Lolo 5's turn. Italy is correct. Why is it lagging? The French and their allies overwhelmed British forces at Fort Bull. Was this battle in Italy or New York? Troy's Movies Mom. (1758 AD). New York is correct. Which has the Tiber River? Honestly, I could see this being either. But Lolo 5, what do you think? Which has the Tiber River? How have we already been going on for 50 minutes? New York? That is wrong! And that means you have lost. And Troy's Movie's mom, because you have won, you get to occupy one of Wyoming or South Dakota. Which state would you like for your victory? That lasted way longer. That one was way shorter than I thought. Honestly. Wyoming is seized. And we have a new attacker, which will be Liverpool Mum. Where would you like to attack? New York. Oh, yeah, I forgot you had Connecticut over there. Oh, you're fighting me? Okay. This is in the battle of I want more pictures of Spider-Man. This is a funny one I came up with. You have to just find the best picture of Spider-Man and send the link in chat. You have 3 minutes to find it. Go. Spider-Man. Nah. Oh, this one's pretty cool. It's from the video game. I'm going to let an AI decide, by the way. Spider-Man cool image. Drawing. Cool Miles Morales wallpapers. There's some good stuff. So at 8:48 my time, we will finish. Oh, I have 2 seconds. This one. All right, time. Let's share our images. Copy link address. I can't send it in the chat for some reason. How do you send copy link, save link to content as? Copy image address. Do we get to vote? Sure. If I can get Liverpool Mom's best image. Couldn't send mine to chat. Well, that's a problem. Send it in messages. So to be in a DM, maybe. Some kind. Or something like that. Would be what I would say to do. We're already at an hour, bro. We haven't even done anything. Dude, maybe... Dude, this takes longer than I thought. It's fun. Let me tell you that. Okay, that's a problem. I don't know what to do. So for now, can we just say this ends in like a white piece then? Like we both keep our states. Are you fine with that? Because I don't want to have to find. I don't want to have to go around and find a way to send. Yes. Okay. You'll still be attacker, by the way. That doesn't count. It doesn't count as a loss. So where'd you like to attack next? I'll try to rework the New York one. I thought you could send links into the chat. Is it banned or can you just not send it? Open link in new tab? Illinois. Yeah, you just can't send links in chat at all. Interesting. Alright. Illinois' challenge is... Who said that? I'm going to get ChatGPT to give me a quote, and you have to tell me who said the quote. Oh, wait. Wait, Liverpool Mom, you're green, right? You can't even attack New York. Good thing you didn't friggin' send your image in. Whatever, man. I would have allowed it. Just that once. All right. Anyways, ChatGPT. Why is it taking so long? At least I can change the thing. ChatGPT, please. I have ChatGPT in my sidebar for a reason, bro. Maybe this will wake you up. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Give me a famous quote and don't tell me who said it. Not all those who wander are lost. Liverpool Mum and Lololol5, who said this quote? If you both get it wrong or both get it right, we do another round. Can you repeat it? I'll in for you. Not all those who wander are lost. I said that. You might have said that, but we're talking historical figures. Wait, I actually don't even know who said this quote. Wait, this is concerning. Plato and J.R.R. Tolkien. Who said it? J.R.R. Tolkien! I want to genuinely ask, did you use Google for that? I mean, I can't punish you for doing that, but did you? Or did you just know that off the top of your head? Either way, you get Illinois. Yeah, because I'm playing on Twitch, most of these games are... Yes. Okay. I didn't know we were allowed. Fine, I'll do another one. I'll make it a best of 3. Who would know that without Googling? You know, good point. So this has now become a Googling race. How fast can you Google this quote? Give me another. Please. Alright, I'm going to send it. As soon as you see it, you can start Googling. Whoever Googles first. Do I dare disturb the universe? Who's Googling the fastest? T.S. Eliot? T.S. Eliot! I didn't even see the quote. You know, maybe I should rework some of the challenges now that I think about it. Anyways, that is 1-1. This next one, you should just say it. Is the stream like lagging where you can see, where you can't see me but you can hear me? Is that type of lag happening? Because if so, I'll restart the stream. Yes. Why did no one tell me about that before? Let me turn on audio, see what that sounds like. Huh, maybe it just must be on your end because it's not happening for me. I'll put it in chat, actually. I thought you typed it in the chat, not the screen. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. One final one. Make it hard. I'll type it in the chat for you. Whoever can Google first. This is not how I expected this quote-winning one to go. I wish there was a way to make it so you like couldn't Google, but other than like a homie rule, we can't do that really on Twitch. So this has now become a Googling race. All right, ready. Oh, whoops! I haven't sent it in a ChatGPT yet. Ready. Set. Why can't I copy and paste? It's just not letting me copy and paste for some reason. Do I have to close this? It's just not letting me copy and paste. What the frick? Alright, then. I'll just send it in the chat here. Ready? Steady? Go. Man is the measure of all things. Who said this? Who can Google quicker? Hot Scorax. Protagoras. I don't know if I spelled that right. I mean, it was close enough. I'll give that to you. Which means that LOL 5 has won. Again, I'm sorry to you, Liverpool Mum, because it kind of didn't end up how I wanted it to. Just became a Googling race, but don't worry, for next time, we'll make it better. Alright, so you now get the choice, LOL 5, of Kentucky, Missouri, or Iowa. Which state would you like to occupy? Iowa. There you go. Now your empire is contiguous from Colorado to Michigan. However, Liverpool Mum still is as well. It's very interesting. Kentucky or Missouri would have cut Kansas off. All right. I am now the attacker. Finally. Boys, movies, gaming. Let's go. And you know where I'm going to attack? Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, Prove John Denver Wrong is also just going to be a Googling race. A lot of these are just going to be Googling races. You know what? I'm going to attack Nevada. Which is, fittingly for Nevada, roulette. This is literally just a game of chance. Alright, Lola 5. Red or black? We'll do a best of 3. That's what you want us to think. It's not chance. I'm literally using a roulette simulator. The only reason I'm not using real roulette is because I didn't want to waste like $20 of my real money every time I landed on the space. It's as close to, if anything, it's stacked odds for... Red or black? Red square. All right. I'll use this one to represent you. 1,000. And 750 will represent me on black. We'll do a best of 5, I think. Let's go. Black. Let's go. Okay, I win round 1. Red or black? Round 2. We'll do a best of 5. Just because you say it's rigged. Like the Batsman said. Always bet on black. Alright. What's some good betting music? Alright. If it's red, that's a really bad look for me. 0-0? Wait, what do we do then? I guess that's just a tie. I did not expect it to go on 0-0. Alright, anyways. Red or black again? I'm assuming always is not the case here. Or maybe it is. No, get that off of there. Always. Alright. Still. Red. Let's go. Alright, that's 2-0. I guess you're sticking with black then, if you're truly true to your morals. Alright. This could be the final spin here if it lands on red. Okay. Black 33. 1 for you. 2 for me. Sticking on black. Yeah. Alright. Black 13. 2-2. It's the game point. From the second one on, you have gone black. So I'm not even gonna ask. I'll put you on black. Put me on red. Let's do this. Vegas, be gracious to me. Black 17. I've been defeated. And this is why you don't gamble, kids. You always lose. Except that one time where I didn't. Alright. Would you like Oregon or Utah? Touching Nevada. Both are pretty average, I think. I want the OG. Which is the OG? I mean, I guess Oregon's an older state. Oh, OG for Oregon. That flew over my head. Okay. Honestly, I think Oregon might have been slightly better for you. Alright. Also, did I call myself Toys, Movies, Gaming? That is not going to go down well with the bullies. Anyways. Can you beat the winning streak? Toys, Movies, Mom. What would you like to do? Kansas. And that's going to be a battle of rock, paper, scissors. What you're going to do for this one? There's a function on Twitch called /whisper. Or how do you whisper again? Slash. And is it private message? VIP Warren bot clip. Followed follows locals ASCII. Alert. How do you send whispers again? There's a command to do that. Whatever. I'll find a website. Multiplayer rock paper started. Oh wait, it only lets me play with someone else. I can't spectate. It's gonna mess some things up. Just give me 1 second. Please hold. Alright, let me create a public or a private rock, paper, scissors match. Alright, invite friends. Troy's Movie's mom and who owns it again? Wait. You can't attack Kansas. You don't border Kansas. By the way. This is not a Four Corners. So you're telling me I did all that work for nothing? Troy's Movie's mom. Pick another state. You don't actually border Kansas. You thought you could. I really need to be paying more attention to the state borders. Kentucky. Okay. Oh, Kentucky's is my favorite. Of course. What would Kentucky be without betting on a horse race? Alright, we're going to go on YouTube. I'm going to look up some old footage of horse races. Horse race. Is there one live? 19... These are 6 minutes. 2025 American Pharoah Stakes. Should do double-decker bus races. If we do a European one, that will definitely be Britain's challenge. Alright, anyways. 2025 American Pharoah Stakes.
Real strength isn't pushing through pain. It's treating it.
Alright. Once I get there, both of you give me your bets for which horse will win. Oh wait, I gotta wait for the Advil ad. Alright. Which horse is winning, people? Five and 4. Alright. Lol 5 getting in on it too, even though you're not involved. Fine, I'll put 1 too. I'll go number 1. Alright. But it's whether... They don't have to win, by the way. It's whoever comes first. 5 or 4. 4 means Troy's Movie's mom. 5 means Liverpool mom. I'll go on the beat drop. 4 or 5. Oh, 4's in a good lead. 4's in a good lead. They have to go around a corner, I think, though. Oh, 5's catching up a little bit, though. He's got the inside track around that corner. 4's still in a way the lead, though. That's 4 right there. 5 is actually back in the back a little. The predictions got started. This is number 4. This one's number 5. I actually kind of want number 5 to zoom a little bit further ahead so it could be a closer batch. He is moving, but he's not moving fast enough. It's looking like it's going to be Troy's movie's mom. Oh, I forgot to change the thing. Oh, 5's catching up! 5's catching up! I think 4 is over there in the middle of the pack. Somewhere. I literally can't see them. I don't know which one's ahead. Can't change your bet after you made it. Okay, that's 4. 5's gone in a way. Oh, is this the end? Oh, they're approaching the line. 2, 1. And that's 4. That's 4, right? And that's 5. Wait, let me watch that back just to be sure. 3, 2, 1, 4. And then 6 and... Is that one 5? 2, 1, 3. Yeah, so that one's 5. Alright. Which means Troy's movie's mom wins horse racing. Congratulations! And you take over the great state of Kentucky. Or occupy the great state of Kentucky. And because you're a attacker, you can keep going if you want. That was actually kind of fun. I like horse racing. That was like really fun, bro. I wish I'd make bet on a horse race another one. I'll end my turn. Okay. Only gaining 1 state, but you did gain a pretty influential state because it cuts Liverpool Mom's empire in 2. That means that I think it's Lololo 5 is next. Where would you like to attack? Can I see the population map? Yes. Population map is this one. Let me turn off this. Oh, what happened? There we go. This is the population map. Also, this gold, or this silver 1 is the number 1. So, like, for instance, whichever is number 1 in that category. 1. This is population right here. Where would you like to go? Hold on, wait. We need music to encourage. Can I attempt to make a trade deal? Trade deal? Hold on. Somebody got timed out for mod. Can I look at the normal map? Yeah, let me change it back. So I guess I'll allow this. I guess I'll allow a trade. You know what? I'll allow a trade deal, but it can be the only thing that you do. You can't attack as well. Just to make it fair, because you don't really have any risk in a trade deal. And if they say no, you just white peace. I didn't really plan for this, but that's what we'll go with. Alright, go ahead and make a bargain. South Dakota and Nebraska for Utah. Oh, you're trading me. Utah, not that populated, not a lot of GDP. Does have a bit of land area. GDP per capita. Not a lot of population in South Dakota, Nebraska. GDP, land area is alright. GDP per capita is pretty good in Nebraska. And I do get 2 states for the price of 1. Doesn't mean more I have to defend, though. Sure, I'll take the deal. Mostly so that the 4 corners don't look awful. I was planning on trying to get Arizona, but that didn't work out. And so now I have this 1-inch connection to Utah. That doesn't make it any less defendable, but there you go. And then that means I will get South Dakota and Nebraska. And we will get a new attacker, which is Liverpool Mum. Now you see, Liverpool Mum, there is something really funny you could do, and that is horse racing again. But I mean, I'm just saying, attack any state. I'm not playing this music for any particular reason. I mean, it would be strategically valuable to it. I will say, LOL 5 is a pretty good empire, actually. California, Oregon is alright. Colorado's alright. A lot of the Midwest. Even outlets in the Northeast. And DC, which is number 1 in GDP per capita. Nevada. Oh yeah, from Arizona. I didn't even recognize that. Alright. So today, we're heading to the casinos. I'll need some good casino music. And so what I'm going to do is, Luigi's Casino music. This makes sense. This is like one of my favorite video game songs. I am surprised I do not have it downloaded anywhere. So we're gonna play it. I just like the aesthetic of it. Alright, Liverpool Mum as the attacker. Red or black? Again, we'll do a best of 5. Red. That means, LOL 5's on black. Let's do a spin. That's black. That's 1 for LOL 5. Would you like to go red again? This time it's for, or black again for, LOL 5. I forgot we switch off. LOL 5, red or black? Sorry, Liverpool, let me switch off. Like the Batman said. Okay, if you're sticking to that mantra. Always bet on net. Alright, that is 2 for LOL 5. 1 more win at the casino. And it'll be LOL 5 victory. Liverpool Mum, red or black? Always red. All right. Black. In a shocking 3-0 upset, LOL 5 has probably rigged the casino in Nevada and expands the Western Empire even further with Arizona. You can never beat LOL 5 at roulette, bro. So good. I feel like whoever owns Nevada can just, rig the Vegas mobs. Not saying anything, but, not saying anything. And that means that I am attacker. And, where would be a good place to attack? You know what? I feel like Troy's Movie's mom's getting a little bit too powerful down here in the South. I'm going to attack Arkansas with Guess the Song, because we haven't done that one yet. And so how Guess the Song works is there's a website called songquiz.io, and I'm going to play a little bit of the song, and you have to guess what the song is. Switch off on rounds. It'll be a best of, 5, I think. So that it doesn't become a Googling race. Although, I don't really know how you can Google a song. Song quiz. Let's go. Quick play. All-time hits, pop hits 2020. Oh, there's... Whoa! There's tons of... I have to view a short ad? Come on, bro. I mean, technically, if you guys that are not Troy's Movie's mom also want to join me in playing, then you can, but you might give one side a little bit of an advantage. Or you could mislead them. That would be so funny. All right. Anyways, this one will be for Troy's Movie's mom. You get the first one. Oh, wait. Is this with random people? Wait, I have to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. One second. I have to play multiplayer. I have to make a... I don't want 2010s pop, bro. I want to change it. Settings. Year, what's the earliest we can go? Like, let's do 1980 to 2025. Difficult? Let's make it 2. 10 rounds. Genres. Popular songs. Everything. Alright. I will make the link. Rocky Mountain High by John Denver. Says the owner of Colorado. Alright, Troy's Movie's mom. Join this link, please. Do it if I do if I go to Twitch here. Can I do it from the web page? Because if that's the case, then we could still technically do the New York one if it comes up again. This is a little side distraction. Sorry. I don't have a link. I'll get you the link. In a second. Will this time me out? Troy's with his mom. Join that link. You should be in here. This is a little side distraction. Sorry. Oh wait, yeah, I have to mute myself. All right, there we go. I am the green one. Troy's with his mom is the pink one. Let's start our song quiz. Focus on your webpage, by the way, not the stream. It's delayed. Round 1. This is going to get me DMCA'd, by the way, so I hope you enjoy. Huh? What is this? MGMT? I don't know. The Police. This is getting me DMCA'd on YouTube, by the way, for all these songs. But easy. How'd you miss that one? That's easy. Hopefully this is just short enough that Twitch doesn't recognize I'm playing copyrighted music. What is this? Tick tick boom? Oh! Hey! I got it! I just guessed! Is it confident? Oh, nice. Cool. I'm trying to mute it before, like, as soon as possible. It said the kids somewhere. I'm being beat! Wow, that's crazy. Okay, there's 10 rounds of this. Backstreet Boys, easy. I don't care. Wait, I can't sing that. I'm gonna get like 10 DMCA claims here. This might be muted. What? I'm gonna say gorillas. Oh! Ah, I guessed again. I've never heard this with it. I do like them. I've never heard this song. You guys can play too if you want. For some reason I don't know this one. Oh, it just said it. I mean, maybe you shouldn't say the name in your title. I don't know. I haven't gotten banned on Twitch yet, which is good. I have no clue. I know it's not Led Zeppelin. I've heard some songs of theirs. I don't think it's the Kinks. Oh, I didn't guess. Pantera. One final round. 100 bonus points on this one. Easy. Easy. Okay. Oh, wait! I'm winning! Wait, am I winning? Or is that just the order we joined? 4,835, let's go! That last round saved me, bro! Oh, that last round really saved me. Alright, I keep Arkansas. Oh, I didn't change this. I need to change this. It doesn't matter because, I'm really bad at keeping up with this. What do I want to do, actually? I have a lot of, like, scattered colonies everywhere. Maybe I'd go for Wyoming or Montana? I don't have to attack the same person, by the way. So I could go for, like, Lolo 5. I could reclaim Utah! That would be kind of funny. But it would also make the borders look horrible. Besides, then I'd be on the border of bet on roulette, and you know how that goes. I mean, I could do Arizona, try to get to California. I could go further into the south. I could go up here, try to link it up. Or even here or here. Link up my empire. I could go for the northeast. There's a lot of places I could go. I don't know. I think right now Lolo 5 is the biggest threat. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for it's either give Iowa a try or prove John Denver wrong are the ones I want to go for. I mean, this one might be a Googling race. That's the problem. Give Iowa a try is more objective. I mean, Christmas Mom does have some good states down there, but, like, these states don't mean a lot. I'm going to go for give Iowa a try. You've got to give Iowa a try. No, nobody get that? Okay. How this one works is pretty simple. We have to find the coolest thing on SV Street View. Oh, wait, but we can't send links, though. I guess just send me the coordinates of what you found that's the coolest in Iowa. And you can't use the same thing as me. That's cheating. Alright. Ready, set, go! Wait, actually, wait. Whatever. I have to waste like a minute doing this. There we go. Okay. And I have to search in Street View. What? Dude, this is not fair, okay? I just gave Lolo 5 like an extra 30 seconds. Okay. This is soon to this random town in California? I do have a VPN on. Perhaps that's it. Zoom out. Bro. Move. Why am I in Russia? There we go. Okay. Where's Google Street View? Where's the Street View man? There he is. Okay. I feel like looking in, like, maybe like Sac City over here or something. Okay, I'll admit, this is pretty funny. We have a wrong way sign facing a stop sign. Oh, it went away. Where is it? There it is. I'll admit, this is pretty funny because what's the purpose of this street sign? I gotta remember the coordinates of this, though. What's the coordinates? Copy the address. I'll save that for later, if I can't find anything more funny. We'll go until 9:45. Try and find the coolest thing on Street View. Maybe we'd go by Cedar Rapids. I can't believe I just randomly dropped on that. That's pretty funny. Nothing here. And I think that's pretty cool. You've got yours in already? Okay. Again, you could Google this, but I don't know what you'd Google. Coralville Dam? Force incident bypass. Not finding anything. I might just have to stick with my stop signs. That is pretty funny when you think about it. Just what is the purpose of that? Can I drop on something insanely funny right now? By the highway. Just a random road. One way. Do not enter. Well, I'm entering. Avenue of the Saints. That's cool. You know what? No, I give up. I'm just gonna go with this one here. 101 South 12th Street, Sac City, Iowa. This is my submission. Where, if you look, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah! Wrong way, stop facing each other. Gets even worse when you go from this angle. You gotta admit, that's pretty funny. They're blocking each other. Alright. Let's check out these coordinates. What is funny at these coordinates that is found? It's like a campus? Like a school campus. I mean, I'll admit, this location's pretty cool. But is it cooler than a stop sign facing another stop sign? Well, that's for the chat to decide. Slash poll. Which better? College campus. Or stop sign drama. Alright, which is better? Slash vote. %, 50%. That's probably me and LaLala5 each voting. 7 viewers, by the way. That's pretty good. Let me put some music on. Who will win? Which is funnier? Come on, people that aren't in the game, vote! It's your votes. We're still at 50%, 50%. Here, I'll show you my screen. Give me a sec. %, 50%. Come on, we need a vote. Look above, Trust Movie's mom. What happens if it's a draw, by the way? I guess we just look for another thing. Poll's running out. Come on. Political mom voting for the college campus. Toys Movie's mom. Please make the tie. I don't want to lose. Toys Movie's mom. Funnier, college campus or stop sign drama? Which is better? Which is a cooler location? You saw both the locations before. Oh, that's why it wasn't showing up. You sent it like twice, but you didn't do the slash votes, whatever. Come on, come on. College campus or stop sign drama. This is the college campus. And this is the stop sign drama. Which is funnier? Which is cooler? Which is better overall? Campus. Alright. And that was Lolo 5's. Honestly, I would have thought this is pretty funny, right? Like, it blocks the other sign from being viewed from the other side. I guess I'll be heading to the Christensen Huffman funeral home because I am now dead. Ooh, that hurts. It was pretty funny. But I guess being funny isn't all about being cool. So, LOL 5, you have won Iowa, as well as Arkansas, because I hadn't fully claimed it yet. Should have quit while I was ahead. That's stupid, dude. You put the wrong coordinates and still won. Whatever, I don't care. It's a game. And that means, it's 9:51 already. We've been going for an hour and 57 minutes. So, I think it is time we add up our empires. What I'm going to do for this is it was a while ago. So I'm going to take a screenshot of our empires. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, which is still over here. And I'm going to say, no, don't create an image. I know I didn't win. Remember, there's 5 categories still. Oh, yeah, bonuses. Hold on, wait. I added bonuses to the game. So we have to decide those first. Skipped snake draft compensation. There was no skip in the snake draft. Control land from Pacific to Atlantic. Nobody controls that directly. Like, in a straight line. Everybody's cut off from each other. Control land from Mexico or the Gulf to Canada. Nobody does that, but Lolo 5, you were really close. If you'd gone for Washington, you could have had that. Control the entire Pacific. Again, you could have had that if you'd gone for Washington and Alaska. Control the entire Atlantic. Control the entire Gulf. You were close to controlling the entire Gulf Coast, Rosemary's Mom. I just had Texas and Puerto Rico. So there are no bonuses, which then means I take it to ChatGPT. Here's how I'm going to do this, by the way. I go to my desktop, I find it's on Orico is where I save my screenshots. Here. And I say, please add up these states controlled by the empires red, blue, green, and yellow. Give them points for first, 3 for second, 2, third, 1, fourth. In these 5 categories. GDP, GDP per capita, land area, those controlled states, number of controlled states, and what was the other one? Oh, population. If ChatGPT is wrong, we can re-roll with it. I should have gotten rid of all the text. It's analyzing. Red states, yellow states, green states, blue states. Okay, now pause the analysis. I'm gonna do a new picture. I think it's getting confused. Let's pull out all the stops. Let's pull out the crazy music. Red Empire owned. California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. Okay, I'll just write it in manually. It's gonna take a minute, but I'll write it in manually. Please, hold, people. Please hold, and listen to this epic music. California for red. Oregon for red. Nevada for red. Utah for red. Arizona for red. Colorado for red. Iowa for red. Arkansas for red. Illinois for red. Indiana for red. Michigan for red. New Hampshire for red. Texas for blue. New Mexico for blue. Oklahoma for blue. Nebraska for blue. South Dakota for blue. Wisconsin for blue. Pennsylvania for blue. Oh, also DC for red. I forgot about that one. That was way long ago. Maryland for blue. New Jersey for blue. Vermont for blue. And Massachusetts for blue. And Puerto Rico for blue. Florida for yellow. Louisiana for yellow. Alabama for yellow. Mississippi for yellow. Tennessee for yellow. Kentucky for yellow. North Carolina for yellow. South Carolina for yellow. Georgia for yellow. Wyoming, Montana. You should be proud because I'm reading all your states out. Idaho, Washington, and Alaska for yellow. And finally for green, Kansas, Missouri, Minnesota for green, North Dakota, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, Delaware, and Maine. All right. It's time. I've got all them in here. All the states. Let's send it in. It's analyzing. This will determine the winner of the first ever game. Which I know was a bit short, but I need to rework some of these to make them shorter. Let me know if there's any ways you think these could be better. Here are the final Empire standings. Red Empire is number 1! GDP per capita. Red and green tied in number of states. That's crazy. And population. And then land area actually was to you, Liverpool Mom. You got the most land area. And tied for the most number of states. Red Empire wins. Blue and green tied for second. Yellow trains behind. GDP, $9,000. GDP per capita. Area, population. Here's all the information if you want to know. Dang, area was not even close for the Red Empire. Green got 3 million. I'm surprised yellow was last. You had Alaska. Alaska has so much land area. That's crazy. Yeah, we did tie in states, 13-13. Thought you were doing really good. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, lurkers, and fellow gamers, thank you. What we witnessed today wasn't just a win. It all was strategy. It was maybe a little bit of luck, but mostly art. Okay. Yes, it was just a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck. Looking at you, Nevada. Anyways, congratulations to Lolo5 for winning. What a fun game. Don't say was, Liverpool Mom, because this is just the beginning. I'll be playing more games of this. Probably not every week. I want to do other things, but I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can. Tell me, right now, I'll give you a little time to tell me. How do you think I could improve it? A lot of the challenges, I'll say, were not great because they were just Googling competitions. Read my speech. Oh, did you make another speech? To my opponents, you put up a good fight, truly. But in the end, only one could rise above the pixels, the lag, and the RNG god. Did ChatGPT write this? So let's take this moment to celebrate and spam those GGs. And to remember, in... Very funny. You should make a Europe version. I could do this with other parts of the world and just use countries. That would actually be kind of good. I just have to change the name is the problem. So let me know, what do you think about the challenges? I know things like, I want more pictures of Spider-Man. That one was a bit of a problem. Not to mention, Liverpool Mom, you could never attack New York, by the way. I think this one is, in my opinion, this one is way better than the other two map games because you actually have things to do rather than just, sitting around and playing Risk. In my opinion, anyways. Play some music. I think the Who Said That I should change because it kind of became a Googling race. Prove John Denver wrong. This would have been a Googling race right here. The ones on the West Coast are really good. I'm surprised nobody ever attacked California. I really wanted to do this one. Convince ChatGPT to make you the governor. That would have been a good one. Last Longer in Tetris I also wanted to do. I'm going to keep these the same for the next ones, mostly. I might make another bet on a horse race. Maybe for another southern state. Typing race was kind of the same as reaction test, I'm not going to lie. What do you... Give me some feedback, guys. The stream is not over, okay? It's almost over, but it's not over. Give me some feedback. What do you think? Alaska's make the most points with exclamation mark heist. Puerto Rico's was literally meant to be a Googling match. Translate fastest. And yet nobody ever tried to take it from me. You were trying to monopolize the South there. Beat the Kalshi betting market. There's so many good ones that we did not do. I think I'm gonna keep the categories mostly the same for next time. I loved this. We never did any trivia. We never did Jeopardy questions. There's so many good ones. But again, congratulations to LOL5, the Red Empire. We never did Espionage. That would have been good. Alright. Signing off for today, but don't you fret, people watching the VOD later. There are going to be more games of this very soon.